Subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon so whenever we upload a video, you'll be notified.
Hey guys, what's happening? Shobik here from Any Online, and today I'm going to talk about the things that we have to keep in mind before buying a phone. So now without wasting any time, let's go and have a look. So we have to keep some things in mind before we buy a new phone. Many people buy the phones and later on they suffer a lot. Like they say, my phone is hanging, the camera is not good. Basically, they get tempted by seeing the ads which have been shown on the TV and all. For suppose Vivo and Oppo, they don't leave a single chance for marketing or for tempting the public to buy their phone. But actually, you need to figure out whether that phone is really good or not. According to mobilesurvey.com, in each and every second, 19 smartphones are being purchased. So the things which we need to keep in mind before buying a new phone is, first we need to find out what's your requirement. We need to figure out a requirement how you are going to use the phone. For suppose many people use it lightly. For suppose they just need to use WhatsApp and Facebook and click some normal selfies and photos, that's it. So according to that, you should set a price bracket and you need to find out which within the price bracket what's the brand which is providing you the phone, value for money phone. The second thing, you need to figure out what type of user are you. Users are classified into three types: light user, medium user and heavy user. For light user, you need to figure out, light user means you can just surf through net, you just browse the internet, then you buy devices or anything from Flipkart, Amazon, shopping purpose, then using WhatsApp, clicking normal selfies. So these are classified for light users. And now if we moving on to next is the medium users. Medium users are they play a bit heavy sort of games, they like to play not only one but 2 to 3 games. 2 to 3 games Asphalt 8, which is a very popular game, Combat 5. These are a bit heavy games which some people like to play those 3 to 4 games. So you need to, those type of, and they use social media a lot and they browse the internet like anything, and they want a very fast multitasking thing. So those type of users are classified as the medium level. To the next, the high. For the high, for suppose you take this phone is just pretty excellent in terms of super user means they need excellent photography, they need excellent performance from the phone, they like to play games a lot and all those stuff. For suppose this phone, I'm satisfied with this phone, especially the camera, the display, the overall performance, the battery life. The battery life is very much important. You will have to see your phone at least survives a day on a single charge. And many phones are providing the fast charge support, so you need to also look for that. So you have to keep this thing in your mind also. And now the next thing is to check the tech specs of your phone. The phone which you are going to buy, you need to figure out the tech specs. Yes, I was talking about the fast charger. So this is a fast charger from Samsung. This phone actually, this is a C7 Pro and it supports Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0. So guys, see, the fast charge technology, you must be knowing your phone will get charged to 0 to 60 within half an hour. It can last you up to a day. Or for suppose my phone, this Redmi phone, this also supports quick charge, Qualcomm quick charge support, but the 2.0 version, but within half an hour, it can charge from 0 to 50 and it supports almost a day, it gives you almost a day. So no issues with it. And now, I was talking about this tech specs of the phone. So the tech specs thing, the phone, it's very, very important to check out what are the tech specs of the phone which you're going to buy. For suppose, many today's like at this present time, the 3 GB RAM is like it's just basic. You at least if you're buying a phone, so your phone must have at least 3 GB of RAM, and at least it should support quick charge technology. Why? Because each and every company is like providing these features, but the users don't know. No one is there to tell them like what are the features. And now the check while watching the tech specs, I would like to call it a point 4, but it comes in the tech specs only. You need to check the processor of your phone. What is the processor like in your phone present? Guys, I strongly recommend to buy a phone which has a Qualcomm processor. I repeat, you should buy a phone which has a Qualcomm processor. Other than Qualcomm, don't go ahead. Qualcomm is like the number one like brand for the processor, for the mobile processors. It doesn't get heating issues and all, and battery loss is very minimal and all those stuff when compared to MediaTek and all. And the Snapdragon processors, like the Qualcomm is working on their processors and they're focusing on like they're building their processor to be working much faster and all. You need to check out the processor of your phone. Why? Because your processor is the heart of your phone. You should have a basic idea about the processor. See, in today's world, you have a very powerful tool in your hand, which is known as Google. You Google out what are your phones with the phone which you are going to buy, find out the tech specs, see like which processor your phone is having, and then type out that processor. For suppose your phone is having the Snapdragon 636. Go ahead, type in the Google search bar Snapdragon 636. Then go have a bit like you see if you want to watch videos in YouTube, you can go and watch the videos in YouTube about the particular the processor. But the processor is must. You should like pay a special attention towards this processor. And now moving on to the next point is like watch a lot of videos or like go through many websites like reviews basically of the phone which you are going to buy. That's very important. Like for suppose some phones they like create a hype in the market, like our phone is having this, our phone is having 50 megapixel camera and all those shit, but after all, just you shouldn't like when the phone is just launched, you shouldn't buy it on a first launch. You should wait some time. You should have a look at the reviews, go through the YouTube, go through the websites, have a look like what people do, like having the initial impression as well as their like overall impression for that phone. So you need to like for buying this phone only, I've like went through so much of like watching videos. Is it good? Is it bad? How is the camera performance? How is the battery performance? You need to check a lot. And then the speaker. Yes, the speaker you need to check like how your phone speaker is. That's also a very important point. Why? Because for suppose you're riding a bike and your phone is ringing, so you should be able to hear the ringtone of your phone. So make sure that you should like go through the speaker. The speaker is very much important. And the last thing I told in the previous video also, don't buy a phone immediately just after a launch. Wait for it. At least wait for a week. You will get a lot of option for, you can get like if you type the phone's name in YouTube page, you can get 1,000 results, and you should go at least go through 10 to 20 videos and websites. So guys, that's it for this video. I think if you follow these points, you can get a very good phone and you will never complain. So thanks for watching, and I hope you to see you in my next video.
Let it go.